The board will now convene open session and report out from closed session. Relative to closed session items 3A through 3B, the board took no action. Excuse me. A student board member, Gonzalez, will lead us in Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Someday.
May I have a roll call, please?
Student member Gonzalez.
Here.
Kumar. Gonzalez.
Here.
Irby. Freeberg.
Here.
Raffet.
Here. Thank you. May I have a motion and second to approve tonight's agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Student member Gonzalez.
Aye.
Kumar. Gonzalez.
Aye.
Freeberg.
Aye.
Raffet.
Aye. Thank you. May I have a volunteer to read the land acknowledgement?
We want to open up this meeting by acknowledging with respect and love that the land we are on today is the traditional ancestral homeland of the Ohlone Chochenyo First People. We recognize and thank the Ohlone people as original stewards of this land. Indigenous people must not be spoken about in the past context as if they left on their own accord when the real causes were white supremacy, manifest destiny, and U.S. colonization. By recognizing we stand on the occupied indigenous territory of the Ohlone people, we recommit ourselves to listening to Native leadership and stand in solidarity with people struggling against systems of oppression throughout the world, past and present.
Thank you, Trustee Gonzalez. Are there any blue cards for topics on the agenda? Thank you. So now we're doing Celebrating Schools presentations. Welcome to the New Haven Unified School District Celebrating Schools events. We are delighted to have you join us as we showcase the many wonderful things happening in our schools. We'll begin tonight presentation with Delaine Eastin Elementary School.
Good evening, President Raffet, members of the board, and Superintendent Thompson. My name is Emanuele McKelvey, Director of Instruction, and it is truly an honor to share some of the incredible work happening at Eastin Elementary School on behalf of Principal Matt Harris, who's unable to join us this evening. This year, Eastin Elementary has remained deeply committed to goal number one, ensuring our students are prepared and empowered, ready to take on the challenges of middle school, Logan, and beyond through a program that is both rigorous and meaningful. While there are many strengths at Eastin, one area that we would like to shine a light on this evening is our exceptional specialist program. The district's prep program is one of the most comprehensive and enriching programs in the Bay Area, and in Eastin this truly shines through. Well, what makes this program even more special is the continuity our specialists provide. Many of them have the unique privilege of working with our students from their earliest days in TK all the way through 5th grade. They don't just teach content, they witness growth, nurture potential, and help shape the journey of each Eastin monarch over time. Through this program, our students experience a well-balanced education that nurtures their talents, curiosity, and confidence. Our music program is led by Mr. D'Souza. He immerses students in both vocal and instrumental experiences, building foundational musical skills while fostering creativity and joy. Our credentialed PE coaches, Coach C and North Coach, provide high-quality physical fitness, but also teamwork, resilience, and a strong sense of community. Their work is grounded in our core values of safety, respect, and responsibility, and ensures that every student, regardless of ability, can participate, grow, and develop lifelong healthy habits. In our library, Ms. Cox helps students build a love of reading, while also developing critical digital literacy skills. Students learn to collaborate, think creatively, and navigate the digital world safely and responsibly. And finally, in science, Lisa Dickinson engages students in hands-on inquiry-based learning aligned to NGS standards through robotics, engineering challenges, and interactive investigations. They are developing the skills of problem-solving, innovation, and critical thinking. Tonight, it is our pleasure to celebrate these incredible educators and the lasting impact they have on our true Eastern monarchs. Let's meet our specialists.
Now, dog now.
How do you like music class? You could play drums and everything.
Oh! Good job, Elsie.
They play lots of games and they don't play games that are hard for us. Why do you like media class? Because when I do media, I like checking out books and we can learn new stories when Miss Cox reads to us. Because I like to play with robots and learn something new.
Hi, my name is Eric, and this is Coach Northcote.
Hi.
I have some questions for you, Coach Northcote.
Okay, shoot.
How long have you been teaching?
This is my 20th year teaching.
Ooh, what is the best part of teaching?
I think for me, the best part of teaching is creating the games that the kids play and then watching them play and them smiling and laughing and having fun.
Hi, my name is Ria.
I'm Coach C.
How long have you been teaching?
Oh, I've been teaching for many, many years. I don't want to give away my secret.
How has teaching your subject changed over the years?
Well, it's become a little more work nowadays because I'm not only teaching my physical fitness and physical activity to students, but I'm also trying to prepare students and build their self-esteem and their self-confidence, as well as help them deal with different things that are going on in their life. So it's become a little more.
Hello, my name is Adia, and I'm with our media specialist, Ms. Cox.
Hi, Adia.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for 25 years.
Wow. What is the best part of teaching?
I love helping kids find something that they enjoy. I love helping them find a book they've never heard of before, or finding something online that is new to them that they are going to learn from. I love helping them find that special something that makes their life change.
Hi, I'm Albert, and I'm with our science specialist, Miss Duncanson. How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for 26 years.
What is your best part of teaching?
Oh my goodness.
About it.
There's so many best parts about teaching here. For me, it's really exciting when I get to see a student who doesn't exactly think of themselves as somebody who loves science, and I get to watch them have a really good time and find something about science that they love. That gets me really excited. The other thing that I love is I have so many young scientists who want to just talk and ask questions and share thoughts. That's really exciting for me. I love it.
Hello, my name is Anisha, and I'm here with our music specialist, Mr. D'Souza.
Hi.
So, how long have you been teaching?
About 28 years.
What's the best part of teaching?
The best part. The best part is when a child discovers that they're creative, that they have a musical spirit in them that they never knew they had. And I feel like it happens a lot here at the elementary level when they realize that they have a musical talent and they want to pursue it. And this is a great place to do it. not just at Eastin, but throughout our district.
Hopefully you were able to see a brief glimpse into what the specialists do at Eastin. With their years of experience and their enthusiasm, they truly make Eastin a special place to be. Thank you.
Now we have Tom Kitayama Elementary School.
Good evening, President Rafe, members of the board, Superintendent Thompson. My name is Megan Foster, and I am the proud principal of Tom Kitayama Elementary School. With me tonight, I have Assistant Principal Vanessa Kunitz. As you heard from Ms. McKelvey a moment ago, there is tremendous power in the continuity of relationships. At Kitayama, we are committed to creating a place where every student feels seen, valued, and supported, both academically and as a whole child. Our specialist teachers build strong, multi-year relationships with students. These relationships are foundational to helping to create a sense of belonging rooted in dignity for our students. Our specialist team directly supports our district strategic goal 2 of providing accessible and equitable supports for all students. Because they work with students from TK through 5th grade, they develop a deep understanding of each child over time. This allows them to anticipate student needs and design programs that honor students' unique strengths and talents while fostering a culture of inclusivity, positivity, and community. Each specialist teacher also brings a passion for their subjects: PE, media or literacy, music, and science that they share with the students. Through this, they cultivate a sense of curiosity, joy, emotional awareness, and a genuine love of learning. This connection supports not just academic growth, but also students' behavior, attendance, and overall engagement in school. Mr. Crown Apple and Dr. Cobb highlighted in their research, a positive and inclusive culture is a foundation for diversity, equity, and integration. Our specialists create this kind of culture in their classrooms that manifests in a many hundredfold way at school. On the surface, inclusion sometimes appears to be simple, but it is only possible when teachers first establish a positive and inclusive environment.
From Mr. Crownapple and Dr. Cobb's research that there are 4 overlapping dispositions which help teachers create a positive environment. Our specialists display openness, listening, patience, and empathy. This deepens relationships with students and fosters an inclusive, supportive culture in their classrooms and at our schools.
Our specialists bring this to life in powerful and meaningful ways. In media, students explore and celebrate various cultures and identities. Here's an example of a display for Native American Heritage Month in November. In music, every student has the opportunity to perform and shine. Here's one of our SDC special ed classes performing together to much applause during our school talent show. In science, curiosity and exploration drive learning. This student is learning about physics and balance through hands-on learning. And in PE, older students build leadership skills through mentorship. 4th and 5th grade students help the younger students learn their dances for our annual dance-a-thon, even coming in during their own recess time to support the younger students, in addition to learning their own grade-level dances. These experiences go beyond content. They help students develop confidence, connection, and a sense of identity and community. Our specialists really get to know our students and offer enriching and popular after-school experiences to them. They extend their love of their subjects and help to continue to cultivate a rich school environment that helps students feel connected on a deeper level. This helps students feel motivated to attend, participate in class, and stay engaged in their learning throughout the day. Now we'll hear directly from our specialist teachers, Mrs. Rivera, Ms. Morales, Coach Tipton, Coach Cruz, and Mrs. Evans, as well as some students on how their teaching cultivates belonging through dignity at Kitayama.
Kids feel like they belong in my program and have dignity because I've known these kids since kindergarten, all the way through 5th grade, and some of them since TK. And, every year they get a new classroom teacher, but I'm a constant, as are the other specialists in our school. I've been here long enough that I've known these kids for a long time. I've known their brothers and sisters and cousins a long time. I love how music is accessible to everybody, whether it's just listening to it. I love how it promotes joy.
I like about choir is I love singing, and I think it's very fun. You get, also with the solos, you get a chance to feel like you've accomplished something really big. It's a very big part.
We start when they're TKs, and we work all the way through with the dance-a-thon over the 5 or 6 years, and the Bear Olympics, and the jog-a-thon. Sometimes when they're a little hesitant, I kind of know when to push the buttons, or to encourage, get to know the kids, and you get to know what makes them
I have something to look forward to, like for Fastest Girls during the Bear Olympics or the jog-a-thon or the dance-a-thon. I always have so much, and I also get to help some younger kids in the process.
It brings sportsmanship. They learn how to have teamwork and work together and try to accomplish a goal together. They learn how to problem solve. It's much more than just exercising and playing games. They learn a lot about themselves as well.
If you're sad, it helps you. It helps you have fun and forget about whatever made you sad, mad, angry, or whatever affected your day.
My favorite is probably going to be PE because it makes me want to come to school more, and it really makes me excited, and that's probably my favorite because it's really fun for me. And
I think it opens up doors to see that they can do hard things, and they are willing to work hard because they enjoy hands-on opportunities. So I think that's really important. And I like knowing the whole school population. So that's been beneficial and very rewarding, especially the garden club.
What I enjoy is that they basically all know everyone's names, and they know pretty much almost all about us. It's very special to know that.
I feel that it is my job to make sure all my students are able to pick up a book and see themselves reflected in stories, as well as having opportunities to learn about other perspectives beyond their own. And to ensure that our collection represents a wide range of different cultures, languages, abilities, identities, and even family structures, I highly feel that this is going to foster my students' sense of belonging, self-confidence, social-emotional growth, as well as respect, kindness, and empathy. And I strongly believe all of that is essential in today's world.
Thank you for your time, Mrs.
Thank you, Ms. Foster. Up next is James Logan High School.
Good evening, Board President Fay, Board members, and Superintendent Thompson, Board Rep. Delegate Chavez. We'd like to introduce James Logan High School, and as many know, we have quite a few programs and pathways for our students to proceed and move forward. And I would like to allow our house principal, Mr. Orlando Capcat, to introduce our ICL program.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Orlando Capcat, and I'm a house principal at James Logan High School, and I'm also the principal of the Institute of Community Leaders, also known as ICL. On behalf of our ICL Student Leadership Group and our ICL team, lead teacher, Ms. Talia Tiger. Thank you for having us here tonight to share our program with you all. Back in the early 2000s, we recognized that there was a need to help students who felt disconnected, and as they made the transition from middle school to high school, to a very large high school like James Logan High. That's when a group of teachers, parents, and community leaders got together, and in 2010, they created the ICL program. Our school within the school was designed as a cohort structure that allowed students to focus on college readiness, build leadership skills, and to feel like they were part of a larger community. Because of this program, we had a lot of recent student success. Since 2021, over 50% of our ICL students are in honors or in AP program. Over 60% of ICL students raised their GPA from middle school to their freshman year. Over 40% of our students have graduated with honors, and over 70% of our ICL students have made commitments to go to a college or university.
Hello everyone, my name is Talia Tiger, and I am the lead teacher for the ICL program. Within ICL, we have two main goals. Thank you. We have two main goals for students in our program. The first is that students graduate prepared to apply to a four-year university, and the second is that our ICL students become leaders and understand who they are as themselves and also as members and leaders of their community. So the members of our student leadership group are going to tell you all about 4 ways that we are working to achieve these goals in the program.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Sanabere. I am the ICL Social Media Director. So the student leadership group, or as we call it, SLG, is a student leadership group for ICL. So it's just like the AC leadership class that Ms. Pierre has that handles all the Logan events, but for SLG, we only handle and we create events for the ICL program. We meet every other Wednesday after school, and our goal is to make fun events for the ICL community so they can meet friends, have fun, and fit into community that they want, they want to be in. So we want people to join the SLG leadership group because we want them to find their fitting, become leaders, become confident in themselves. As well as we make sure to have outreach programs that we'll talk about later so that they can find help whenever they need it.
Hi, my name is Mary and I'm the SLG Vice President. One thing that makes SLG unique is our collaboration with Facing History. Facing History is a nonprofit that focuses on using education to support students in standing up for injustice in their communities. We also facilitate cross-school leadership conferences with other schools in the Bay Area. At these conferences, we get to meet other high schoolers from the Bay Area and learn about how, as leaders, we can discuss political and economic happenings in our world and how we can solve it within our communities.
My name is Juliana Montesa. I am one of the secretaries for the leadership group. For the ICL core classes, ICL students are required to take a variety of classes that are taught by ICL teachers. The familiarity of ICL-specific teachers allows students to connect with their teachers and get additional help if needed. For college field trips, freshmen and sophomores are able to go to college field trips to prestigious colleges such as Stanford and Berkeley. Students are able to gauge which schools would match their goals and their own personal needs. For ICL scholarships, ICL offers 2 scholarships awarded to graduating seniors that can provide financial assistance for their collegiate future. As we know, one of our goals in ICL is for ICL students to understand how their community is and prepare for a four-year college. One way we do this is through our freshman home. At the start of the year, we have community program, and it's been what we expect students to achieve in this program. We hope these students will be able to form connections and build a community together. We also have our proposed family for the last 9 years. We have students who learn to the list of their finals in order to prepare ICL students for their exams. We will receive formal assistance from our ICL teachers. can offer additional support to our students. We have quarterly grade checks where we keep track of which students are struggling and checking with them to see how we can better support them. We also have quarterly ICL teacher meetings where all the ICL teachers meet together to brainstorm ways that we can better provide support to our students who are struggling.
Hello, my name is Navita. I'm the president of our leadership group. Sorry, I'm the
President of our leadership group.
And the goal of our ICL is making sure that students understand where they fit into their community. And we do this by hosting an exhibition night every year where our freshmen and sophomores are required to make a presentation showcasing everything that they've learned from high school so far, and they get together and they present to parents, students, and staff. And it's just a way for ICL students to get introduced to speaking with their community and interacting more with the people around them. And our SLG also hosts a donation drive every year where our SLG students get together and collect canned goods, sanitary products, and other goods for a few weeks, and then piece together to organize them and then donate them to an organization that helps us and then us in need. And this is just another way that SLG students start working with their community more and working with people outside of their school. And we also, as mentioned earlier, work with a program called Missing History, where we meet with other schools and we understand, like, or we get to learn what students from other schools are doing to help their communities, and then we implement.
Hello everybody, my name is Gracie Montague. I am SLG's current social media director and treasurer. I will further introduce myself later on in the video, but here's a visualized representation of who we are and what we do here at Logan.
Hi, my name is Grayson Monsalud, and I will be your host today. What you've just watched was a collection of clips that our program, ICL, has done in the past year. But Grayson, what's ICL? I'm so glad that you've asked that question. Instead of me answering it, why don't we let our students and teachers answer it for us?
My name is Edward Rocco.
Hi, my name is Tavia Teigler.
My name is George Moore Ziegman. I'm an ICL teacher. I teach English, Honors English 1, and I also teach a World Lit class.
Algebra 2, Geometry, I've taught Algebra 1, and I've taught Pre-Calculus.
I've been teaching World Studies and English 2 as a core class. I have the same ICL students for 2 periods back to back.
I've been involved in the program since the second year of planning.
This is my 3rd year teaching in the ICL program and my 2nd year as the lead teacher of ICL.
The difference you see between teaching an ICL class and a normal class?
I think one of the main differences that I noticed between my ICL classes and my regular classes is the level of comfort.
Well, my Honors English class freshman is mixed, blend of ICL and non-ICL students. I can definitely say that the ICL students in my honors class are among the upper echelon of students academically and creatively.
As a teacher, from a teacher's perspective, is that in ICL, I usually see the kids twice in terms of their 4 years at Logan. That means I loop with them. So generally, geometry, I'll see them the first time, and then I'll usually see them again in Algebra 2.
I will say in that World Lit class, all the students are aware of each other.
This changes the dynamic of the class completely. A lot of the kids come in knowing me, but more importantly, knowing each other.
I'm Samir Shah from James Logan High School, and I'm in 10th grade, and I'm in the ICL program. Tristan Lynn.
I'm Juliana Montesa.
I feel like the one word that I would describe ICL is probably fun. I'd say intricate. I'd say connected.
Support.
I think my favorite ICL event is the Coco and Cram because it really helps us connect and study with each other, and it just brings everyone to community. Probably the field trips and all the events that ICL hosts, and also all the fundraisers ICL does, really brings people together.
One way ICL has helped me meet and make new friends, because I came from a private school, and coming from a private school to a really big school like Logan, it can feel intimidating. But because of ICL, I was able to find a group of friends that could stick with me throughout the rest of the 4 years.
Normal classes, usually the teacher isn't super that involved or too helpful for the students, but I noticed in Mr. Rocco's class, even if he teaches one way, but if you don't really get it, he's very helpful, so he'll go personally to you, and he'll teach you another method that works just for you.
Alright, thank you all. Hopefully you were able to hear a little bit from some of our students and a bit about our program. To wrap up, sorry, I'm struggling with the mic here. To wrap up, in the near future, looking forward, these are some of our upcoming events. We're about to host our 8th grade planning night for our incoming students. We have our donation drive, our exhibition night coming up. In the more distant future, some things that we're looking forward to is we're
looking forward to hopefully making it possible for our students to achieve a seal of community service in the years coming. We want to explore the idea of having an ICL leadership class, and we're hoping to host more community events, especially for families, something along the lines of the community barbecue. All right, thank you all so much for having us. We're really proud and honored to get to share about our program. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Pioneer Elementary. Let's go.
Good evening, President Rafe, members of the board, and Superintendent Thompson. My name is Karen Florindo, and I have had the honor of serving as the acting principal at Pioneer Elementary School over the past few weeks. Tonight, I'd like to highlight the programs funded by Proposition 28. These enrichment programs align with Strategic Goal 1. Goal 1 focuses on preparing all students for life, college, and future careers through rigorous, relevant, and engaging learning experiences. To support this, we are expanding learning opportunities before, during, and after school, giving students more ways to explore their interests and strengthen their skills. Proposition 28 provides dedicated funding to support districts in building high-quality arts and music programs. At Pioneer, we view parent feedback as a catalyst for growth. By increasing access to programs like art, music, spoken word, and animatronics, we are providing students with unique avenues for self-discovery. These opportunities ensure our students are not only engaged, but are developing the hands-on skills necessary for the modern workforce. Our art program gives students opportunities to explore creativity through a variety of artistic media during the school day and in after-school activities. We also host parent and youth art workshops that invite families to join the creative process. Our music program serves about 140 students and extends learning beyond the school day through before and after school opportunities. Students explore a variety of musical expressions and opportunities, including chorus, recorders, keyboard, drums, and ukulele. These experiences allow our students to discover their musical interests and develop their talents. Through our after-school spoken word program, students develop confidence in public speaking and expand their creative writing skills. I'd like to invite Jenga Kinethea to share a beautiful poem with us.
Spoken word poem. Hello, my name is Jenga, and I'm going to share this poem from Spoken Word Club. Spoken Word Club has made me be strong, for me to walk the path that was meant for me. It has helped me learn how to share my thoughts and make a poem about me. It gives me confidence when I talk or when I hear. I have learned that things will be hard if I focus on it, but if I believe that I can do it, I won't quit. If I think I can't do something, I'll keep trying until I can. This is a poem about Spoken Word Club from my heart. Thank you for that, Jenga. My name is Nikki Alcantara, and I am a 4th and 5th grade teacher at Pioneer. Tonight, I'd like to introduce you to animatronics and show how it is bringing new energy and depth to student learning. Animatronics is a unique blend of engineering, creativity, and storytelling. While traditional robotics focuses on using technology to complete tasks, animatronics invites students to use technology to create movement, expression, and interactive experiences. In our program, students might program a dragon to blink, a windmill to react, or a character from their own writing to come to life. By centering play, creativity, and collaboration, animatronics is helping more students connect with STEM in exciting and meaningful ways. While it may look like play, students are building logic-based coding skills. As they use code to bring characters to life, they develop the foundations
programming without the barrier of complex coding language. In the image to the left is an example of student programming. On the right is an example of visual programming that is being used by professionals today. Different interface, but same logic. Our students are learning to think like engineers before they even leave elementary school. These experiences go beyond coding. They show students how creativity, technology, and engineering connect in real-world careers. Though through animatronics, students are introduced to pathways such as creative design, engineering and electronics, manufacturing and assembly, show programming, and education. These experiences help students see how skills like problem solving, design, and innovation can lead to many future opportunities.
Let's look at how students at Pioneer are engaging with this in the classroom.
Is this a circle? This shows us a circle.
What do you got?
It's not worth it.
Takes a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice! Yeah, let me do it one more. And then go ahead and move your hands. And then go ahead and put it back. Nice job, see?
It colors it. Oh, wait.
It's so cute.
It's colors.
Your blue scissors that
Yay!
What is it? It's so cute.
Oh, here they are. What are you wearing?
So cute!
The students in the video were showing their animatronics petting zoo project. What makes the petting zoo project so impactful is the dual skill set it builds. You see students mastering complex coding sequences, but you also see them sketching, creating, and storytelling. It's the perfect example of how Pioneer is helping students discover their passions by connecting technical literacy with creative expression. Ms. Diana Miskern, our art teacher, and Ms. Alcantara have launched an after-school animatronics program, giving even more students the chance to gain hands-on experience and tackle advanced challenges. Through art, spoken word, music, and animatronics, our Pioneer Eagles are soaring to new heights in creativity, confidence, and innovation. Our animatronics program is especially empowering students to bridge the gap between imagination and engineering. And we are excited to see what their talents will take them next. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we have Itliong-Vera Cruz Middle School.
Good evening, President Buffet, members of the board, Superintendent Thompson. My name is Kimberly Pettit, and I have the honor to be the principal of Itliong-Vera Cruz Middle School. We're here to highlight some of IBC's work focused on Goal 1, prepared and empowered students, and Goal 2, accessible and equitable support for students. I am pleased to introduce IBC teachers Sabrina Albright and Tanika Tolbert, who are here to tell you all about one of our collaborative student-led programs, Cougars and Cubs. Cougars and Cubs, made up of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, empower students to serve as role models and educators by teaching 5th graders at Alvarado Elementary the importance of healthy habits. Through peer-to-peer learning, we aim to cultivate a supportive environment where students build confidence, develop leadership skills, and strengthen connection with others. Together, we strive to foster a culture of wellness and create meaningful relationships between IBCMS and Alvarado. Cougars and
Cubs prepare students for college, careers, and life. Placed in authentic leadership roles, students must apply academic and interpersonal skills in real situations. Our Cougars communicate clearly, model positive behavior, problem solve in real time, support younger learners, reflect on and improve their approach. We work with the Alvarado elementary teachers to specifically choose and design lessons that will meet the needs of their fifth graders. Our Cougars have taught lessons such as anti-bullying, code switching, peer pressure and healthy habits, and self-advocacy. When we first met with Alvarado teachers, a concern they expressed was that many of their current fifth graders were still developing and understanding that certain settings call for more formal language, while in other situations, informal communication is expected. As a result, our team put together this code switching lesson. We introduced it to our Cougars, and they updated and refined it to what you see here. IBC Cougars projected this presentation on the Promethean board and enthusiastically greeted the fifth graders. 3 teams presented in 3 different classrooms. Since each team had practiced their parts ahead of time, each Cougar was an active presenter during a portion of the lesson. This lesson involved an anticipatory set of questions, turn and pause responses, a student-made skit demonstrating proper and improper interactions, and ultimately a facilitated creation and performance of similar skits by the Cubs, the fifth graders. At the end, students wrapped up the lesson with a whole class discussion.
Hello Cubs! Can you guess what today's lesson is going to be about? Hint, it's about how you speak with your teachers and friends.
Oh, is it about code switching?
Yes, code switching is how you effectively change from one person to another, like from your teachers and friends.
So if I had a question about a topic and I wanted to ask a teacher about it, I would say, hey Mr. or Miss, I have a question on this topic, could you please help me?
Yes, exactly that.
And if I was talking with my friends, I would say, hey, what's up, Brochacho?
Yup.
While talking, always remember it's crucial to identify when to use informal and formal tones. For example, while talking to a friend, you could say, hey girl, what's up? By the way, your fit really eats. Thank you, your fit's cute too, like period. Whoa, that was Blaze. Versus, hi Mr. Ford, your outfit looks cute today. Yeah, your hoodie's really nice.
Thanks guys, you look fantastic too.
Thank you.
Remember, code switching is when you adjust to different labels or roles depending on where you are and who you are with.
For real, and you guys should think about when you'd use these skills in the future.
Okay Cubs, you officially learned code switching, yay!
And Will, no cap hit the gritty!
No, you're actually supposed to say it's a great skill to learn in your life.
That's it for our video. Now it's your turn to practice code switching.
In addition to that lesson, we also help students ease the transition from elementary to middle school. Our Cougars and Cubs become pen pals with each other so that Alvarado students have a meaningful connection with their visitors. Those who are matched with 6th and 7th graders will automatically have a friend on their first day of middle school at IBC. Luca, a former Cub from AES last year, is now proudly a Cougar, reflecting how Cougars and Cubs bridges the transition from elementary to middle by turning supported learners into confident leaders. Here are 2 of our students, Benji and Sophia, who have been in the program for both of our 2 years. They'll be sharing their perspective of Cougars and Cubs.
So I feel like I've taken the lessons that we presented like to my heart and actually applied it to my life. Because we've talked about peer pressuring before, and I learned to like not give into it. When we present to the fifth graders, I feel like it helps me learn how to like be more myself out there. I feel like I'll take these lessons that I've taught and learned from Cougars and Cubs into the future, because we're still growing and we have so much more to learn. But with these lessons, it helps me form my future and form who I want to be, and without anyone telling me what I should be, because I can make that decision and others cannot. Cougars out!
Through Cougars and Cubs, students not only strengthen their academics, they become leaders who value dignity, contribute to their community, and pursue achievement with purpose. On behalf of the Cougars and Cubs partners from AES and the Cougars and Cubs IBC mentor teachers, we'd like to thank you for listening to our presentation.
Thank you, IBC teachers. And now we have New Haven Adult School.
Good evening, President Raffay, members of the board, and Superintendent Thompson. My name is Jamie Mayeski, and I'm the coordinator of adoptions and the site administrator at New Haven Adult School. Behind every student's success is a dedicated team, and this is ours. Our adult ed teachers have a combined 150 years of experience at New Haven Adult School alone, with several of us starting back in the early 2000s. Some of the programs that we have at our site are English as a second language and citizenship preparation, which serve about 75% of our population of students. We also have adult basic education, which teaches basic reading, writing, and math skills that preps our students for high school diploma and GED. And we also have basic computers in residential and home health care, which set students up for career pathways. The program I'd like to highlight tonight is called the Pathway to Citizenship, and most of our students, they start out as English language learners and end up engaged citizens in our community. This work reflects District Goal number 4, which is School, Family, and Community Connections. We give access to information by prepping our students for citizenship, family engagement. A lot of our students are parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles of our New Haven Unified School District students. It helps our students participate in the community and give them a sense of belonging. In California alone, approximately 2.5 million California residents are eligible to become citizens if they should choose. The process to become a citizen can be very daunting and intimidating. It starts by having a green card, and then you need to fill out an application form, which is sometimes foreign to our students, and they need a lot of help with that. They also will need to prepare for an interview and also for the civics test. From there, they do an oath ceremony, and they become U.S. citizens. Because this process is so intimidating, it's very helpful when we have supportive staff to help them along in their journey. And so with that, I introduce Osman Najat.
Good evening, thank you very much for being here. I'm very privileged to be here. Osman Najat, that's me with a younger brother actually. I was born in Kabul, Afghanistan. I lived in America for the last almost 40 years. I learned a couple of languages. As you know, back home in Afghanistan, we speak Farsi and Pashto. So, of course, those two languages are my primary languages. I learned German as a teenager and finished German high school called Conley-Caraballo Schule, which means high school in German language. So I became an American citizen when I came to America with a green card. Actually, I didn't have a green card, so I got my green card of this process of how to become an American citizen. I came to the United States with actually not that much of English, so I learned English, and finally I became a teacher at the New Haven Adult School. So now I'm teaching citizenship classes. I'm a program manager for high school diploma, and evening program manager. So why do people want to become American citizen. Number one is, as you know, like David mentioned, that 2.5 million people, immigrants, want to become American citizen. There are advantages of that. What is the advantage of becoming an American citizen? First thing that you get security. Security means to me like you get a protection. Once you become an American citizen, especially nowadays, you cannot be deported unless you have a criminal record. So it protects you. Number two, you can participate in political elections. For example, you can vote. Number three, you can bring your family over. Family reunion. Once you become American citizen, you can file a petition for your family members, your siblings, and children, especially if they're under 18. Employment and job opportunities. You can get a better job, especially a government job, once you become American citizen. It will open so many doors for you to get a better job, especially immigration job, for example, federal jobs and state jobs. You get more privilege. For example, you can vote and you can get an American passport. You can travel anywhere in the world and come back as an American, and nobody would ask you a question, why are you going back to America? Who are you? What's your status? So that American passport, once you become an American citizen, you get an American passport, you can travel without getting a visa, without having a visa, especially when you go to Europe. It's not required to have a visa. So these are all the privileges people can get to become an American citizen. So citizenship, what we prepare students, what includes citizenship? First, when American immigrants or people with green card, what we call permanent resident card, when they come to apply for American citizenship, we prepare with a civics test. In May 2025, questions changed from 100 questions to 128 questions. So we prepare students how to not only memorize questions, we teach them how to learn about American history, government, and civics. In addition to that, the students learn more English, grammar, reading, and writing as well. We can help students with their application, which is called an Ed400 application. There's a lot of questions that students don't actually know the meaning of most words in the application. So we help students to fill out the application. We help them also with the interview process. We give them mock interviews. We put them in pairs so they can practice all these 128 questions. So we offer this class only Friday at this time, at 8:30 in the morning until 11:30. Average class size at this time is about 27 students. And we helped students last year, 15 students became American citizens. This year, hopefully, we can get at least 10 by August. So hopefully, we can get more when we come back in August. So we have 27 students. That doesn't mean all 27 will take the test at the same time. They all apply in different times. They all take the test in different time. And when they come back, they share their experience with the rest of the group. So this is how the class works, and I'm very proud that I've teaching this class for so many years. Thank you.
So to bring this to life, this video offers a glimpse of what becoming a citizen means to our students.
Hello, my name is Osman Najad. I've been teaching citizenship for the New Haven Adult School for the last 20 years. I became a citizen myself a long time ago. So I went through this process of how to become an American citizen. So now I am teaching this class. I can understand where these students are coming from and what their needs are. I think I have helped more than thousands of students who became an American citizen here. We offer this class every Friday from 8:30 to 11:30, and we have more than 25 students enrolled in this class. Thank you.
My name is Archana Agarwal and I am Indian. I want to become an American citizen because I can vote, travel with US passport and reunion my family in America. I love America.
My name is Otilia Lemos. I'm from Mexico. And for me, become a citizen means a lot. For example, to have a government job, I can have my American passport and travel all around the world. I can bring my family from Mexico to be all together and have many opportunities and better life.
My name is Oleg Peredrey. I am from Ukraine. I want to become an American citizen because I want to vote and I believe in American democracy.
So as we help our students on their pathway to citizenship, we strengthen our schools, our neighborhoods, and our democracy. And we are proud to be a part of that journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have Alvarado Elementary School.
Alvarado in the house. A little code switching. I think it's been an incredible evening a heartwarming evening of programs in our district. Good evening, President Rafe, members of the board, and Superintendent Thompson. My name is Jeanette Alday, and I am the principal of Alvarado Elementary, the current principal. Tonight we are going to be talking about Alvarado Wildcats. During the short time that I've been in Alvarado, I have learned that Alvarado is a place, a very special place, where student diversity honors our voices, our student voices, and that we have an incredible community and PCC that supports our families. The strategic plan focus that we have is around PBIS today. We are talking about how it aligned to our strategic plan goals of social-emotional skills development and targeted interventions. It is a part of that model of support that is tiered in MTSS for what everyone gets as a Tier 1, specialized support in Tier 2, etc. We have a video. When you ask what is PBIS, this is what our students say.
PBIS, we're talking about PBIS. So PBIS is supposed to be for positive people, and every day when I come to school, it's what I like is people acting positive, having fun in the school, having curiosity for others, and it's in a great way for the school environment.
PBIS is for everyone and it's fun. PBIS builds a community by using character strong and emojis, and we share awards on the morning announcements. PBIS is a good habit for everyone.
Say safe, be respectful, and be responsible, and be kind.
So the big ideas of PBIS is that we are working to support all of our students, and it's okay to make mistakes. We explicitly teach that, and we acknowledge behaviors as expected behaviors. We focus on resources on building skills to help our students succeed, and it's a whole site initiative where everyone, all staff members, contribute and look at how we can support all of our students. I'm joined today also by two of my colleagues, and they will tell you a little bit more about PBIS.
Good evening, President Rafael, members of the board, and Superintendent Thompson. My name is Liliana Roberto, and I'm the TK teacher at Alvarado Elementary. I'm also the lead for PBIS, and we started last year with Dr. Shaw. We started doing PBIS. It was something he was doing at his previous district. He was really passionate about bringing it here to Alvarado Elementary. And we started a team, and we launched it the year 24-25. And again, it's been a wonderful opportunity for so many of us to get involved. So it's made by different teachers, different grades. We started meeting once a month. And we created these posters, and we met with the staff, and we talked to students, and we also talked to with everybody about language that would help students behave respectfully and responsibly and safe. And we started to do these golden tickets where they go to the golden ticket store and they go shopping. They have to earn it for being safe, responsible, respectful. And there's our custodian, Mr. Daniel, giving out a golden ticket and a high five. And we're always so proud of the kids. We're always congratulating them. We see them doing wonderful things all day long. And they get golden tickets from news supervisors, from teachers, from classified, from everybody. And so the kids are so proud. They want to be caught being good. And we're just so proud of the class, the school environment and school culture that we're getting through PBIS. The good news is this year, 2025-2026, our district started PBIS for the whole district. And so we got together with Santa Clara County, and they're giving us a huge training. So we went back, even though we already had our team from last year, we took our team into this training, and this team has been coming back to revamp some of the things we did last year, but it's good. It's a learning process, and we're revamping, but doing really amazing things still. We are still using everything that we've used before. We use Character Strong, we use Kimochis. We are doing assemblies where we have like class discussions, class meetings. We have so many things going on at our site that help our students with social emotional learning.
So PBIS is a systems approach with collaborative problem solving, consistent expectations and practices, clear and effective communication with all staff. And what we're doing is maximizing our academic learning, our special learning time. We're developing social emotional skills. This year, moving forward, what we're doing is looking at expected behaviors in areas like the cafeteria, our play areas, classroom areas, bathrooms, and hallways. So when we work together and create common goals, then students know the expectations and our staff is able to reinforce and support students. So the stages of implementation, even though we started last year, really looks like this right now. And it takes about 3 to 5 years, so we are still at the exploration, adoption, and installation at our site. Our goals, moving forward, would be by May, we're looking at serving the staff, doing another walkthrough with our PBIS team, and maybe creating an equity council and student council. We have a lot of work to do.
Connection is why we're here. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. It's a quote by Brene Brown. And at Alvarado, we believe positive behavior begins with belonging. When students feel connected, valued, and supported, they are empowered to make choices that help themselves and others thrive. And we have, on this lucky day, a souvenir from you from our Wildcat team. Store.
So thank you. We have little prizes for you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Alden. So now we have board member comments. We'll start with student Gonzalez.
Hi everyone. There's gold coins in here, so I'm very, very excited. Thank you so much for that. It is chocolate. Okay, got it. So thank you for that. But getting back to it, first of all, as always, I just want to say thank you so much to all the schools who came out here, especially to the young students who came out here. I always appreciate hearing everyone's voices, and for you to show up for your schools, it means a lot to everyone here on the board and everyone here in general. Kind of just from the top of my head, starting off with Kitayama, I'm there in my heart, I went to Kitayama. And to know that the choir program as a former choir student is still living and breathing, that makes me very, very happy to know. And I'm sure that the kids there feel incredibly supported, and those who are fans of music and that specific art. I'm sure they're so proud to be at Kitayama and know that there is a place for them. And then to hear that pioneers doing all this with animatronics. When I was in elementary school, our coding was like having a chicken cross the road. So to hear that you have like full-on animatronics, that's crazy. And I'm so happy that you guys want bigger and better for your students. And so it makes me so happy that kids are getting to experience that at that age. And then IVC, the Cougars and I think it's Cubs. Yeah, that video definitely entertained me, and so having middle schoolers be given the opportunity to display skills of leadership as a leadership student myself, that makes me so happy to hear, and I think that that's an incredible program that I would hope that you guys would be able to maybe perhaps introduce that to CCMS, because I think that's such a big deal for middle school students to be given that opportunity. And then lastly, I can't finish this off without mentioning my personal school, JLHS. The ICL program is one that, I've been at the school for 4 years, and you can't go to Logan without noticing this amazing program, and the work that they do absolutely does not go unnoticed, and you can tell that the teachers, just like any teacher here, they love their students and they're doing so much for this program. But yeah, once again, I said this at the last meeting, you guys don't have to be doing this, but you love your students so much that you do, and that's why I know for a fact that students are happy to come to school every day, knowing that there's different opportunities for them, and I hope that in the future years, these opportunities will continue to grow. So thank you. I'm going to eat this chocolate coin now.
Thank you. Now, Trustee Gonzalez.
First off, thank you everybody for staying so late here tonight. Appreciate it. As an elementary teacher myself, I've taken notes on what you guys have at your school, and I like to incorporate it at my school, and as a school site council member, try to incorporate that and get some of those programs or skills there. So starting off with Delaine Eastin. It was a great video. It kind of crystallized everything for me with what's going on at the school. I look at the prep teachers and the specialists out, and that means a lot. That's why many students go to school sometimes. It might be PE, it might be the science, music, or anything else they have at their school. So great work you guys are doing there. As far as Kitayama, my local school there, the dance-a-thon, that's pretty cool. They got going on there. And I really respect and appreciate showing a special ed class, because sometimes that is not shown or highlight. So thank you for doing that. Moving on to IVC, the role models and the Cougars and Cubs, having that close proximity to the elementary is important, and all those skills, very important. Teaching code switching is pretty cool. The informal and formal. So thank you for that. New Haven Adult School. My sister's also an adult ed teacher, and she loves it. It's very, very rewarding. And shout out to Mr. Osman Dashafor for everything you do. Just very important there, prepping students for the citizenship tests. All right, and then Alvarado, I forgot about Pioneer with the animatronics. That's super cool. That's so important there, helping students bringing stories to life with the animatronics. The engineering, the coding, very important. And thank you for the student for sharing the spoken word, Najenga, for sharing that beautiful poem. Appreciate that. Logan, my alma mater, you guys definitely left a strong presence tonight. I will not forget that. The ICL, I'll never forget that. So you guys are ringing out for your group and everything you do as far as prepping students for college, the leadership roles. I was very impressed with the 50%, the students that are in the program are 50% in honors. And you guys raised 60% of your GPA, so very, very impressive. And then last is the Alvarado Elementary PBIS. We also have PBIS. The only thing we don't have is that Be Kind. We have everything else. You guys recently have a bully talk program. I know this because at my school we also got that same program. Today was her last day. Is Miss Kina. She was she started that program. She was on the Jennifer Hudson show, and yeah, it's blowing up. And so she's going district to district and sharing bully talk and those skills. So she did say, I will brag, my personal class was the best when it came to role playing. There's a lot of acting in it, and she said my class was the best. I don't know if that was true or not, but again, thank you everybody for being here tonight. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Now it's Trustee Freeberg.
I'm going to echo a lot of the comments that both Trustees Gonzalez said. I loved that we're talking about openness, listening, patience, empathy, musical spirit. I always believe we should nurture those musical spirits. I'm going to kind of group Delaine Eastin and Kitayama together because they both focused on the specialists and also nurturing growth, continuity through music and strong foundational relationships. They're really the core of what our students need. And then I loved Njenga's poem. I noticed he left, but if somebody could pass along the message to keep dreaming and keep writing poetry, because folks like him are going to save our world. I loved seeing the animatronics in action. I also, the Cougars and Cubs program at IVC really resonated with me. If we're really going to try to eliminate bullying, it starts at the core of the culture we're creating, and creating that culture and that transition from elementary school to middle school, I think creates a culture where hopefully bullying will be non-existent. I also feel like the PBIS program at Alvarado Elementary School is a good tool to sort of create this culture of belonging where nobody's feeling bullied or nobody's able to bully and kind of get away with it. Also, New Haven Adult School, definitely the pathways to citizenship. That's tremendous that we provide that. Also hearing about the ICL program at Logan, like Bella said, it really resonated in me, and Logan is such a big school, and creating this community of leadership and honoring every single culture within that and creating this sense of belonging right off the bat, I absolutely see where it's turned grades around and just had a positive impact on our students. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll pass it on.
Thank you, Trustee Freeberg. So, since everyone have shared a lot of things that I had on me, but for me, the goal 1 and goal 2 seems to be the focus of all our elementary schools, which is really amazing for empowering our students and very student focused. And at Easton, I really enjoyed when the students interviewed the specialist teachers, and it was really fun to see that. And and ICL, the college readiness and strong student leadership, That's really impressive, like the way the students came and talked about it. And everyone talked about all the things that I have on me, but I'm really impressed with all the presentations by all the schools, and glad to know that PBIS will be now brought to our whole school district. And thanks everyone for coming, and Mr. Thompson.
Okay, well, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight too, particularly our students. Some of you that are still here, you were awesome. It's always great to hear your voices. Our teachers, you didn't have to be here, you didn't have to commit to this, and I really appreciate you coming out to do that because your voices are very powerful when we have these presentations. And then, of course, our administrators are charged with putting this all together and making it happen. So thank you to our assistant principals, house principals, and especially our principals who, again, were charged with making this all happen. So thank you once again. I really enjoyed all the presentations, and I really appreciate all the time you put into them. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. So the meeting is adjourned at 7:23. Thank you.